Minasan, Nihongo Kouseiへようこそ. Hello and welcome to another class with this Japanese for Beginners course. This is your teacher Rosie, and I'm so excited about today's lesson because we will learn a lot of new grammar today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's review what we have learned in our previous lesson. Yakyū, yakyū, soccer, soccer, football, football, バスケットボール、バスケットボール、バスケ、バスケ、ゴルフ、ゴルフ、ホッケー、ホッケー、アイスホッケー、アイスホッケー、バレーボール、バレーボール、バレー、バレー、プール、プール、体育館、体育館、試合、試合、ボール、ボール、網、網、練習、練習、勝つ、勝つ、負ける、負ける、蹴る、蹴る、投げる、投げる. Great job. And today we will learn just a few new words, okay? So the first one is movie. 映画、映画、映画. To get married, 結婚する、結婚する、結婚する. To be crowded, to be packed, 混む、混む、混む. To carry or to have something, 持つ、持つ、持つ. To lose weight, 痩せる、痩せる、痩せる. To gain weight, 太る、太る、太る. Music, 音楽、音楽、音楽. Video games, ビデオゲーム、ビデオゲーム、ビデオゲーム. Great job. Okay, so today's grammar or bunpo will be TEIRU, TEIRU, and verb stem plus niiku. Verb stem plus niiku. So let's start off with TEIRU. Why do we use it and why do we need it in general and what does it express? So, I separated 4 different parts that it plays in grammar. So first, it can play a part of progressive tense, so what I'm currently doing. The second one can be continuous, that I have been doing something, okay? I have been doing something for a period of time. Then frequent actions, and it might be condition or a state of the subject. For example, if someone is married, it's like a continuous state, it's a condition, so we would use TEIRU, okay? So now, how do we make TEIRU? So basically, we need the te form of the verb and then we add iru, okay? So if we have the verb to eat, taberu, te form would be tabete, tabete. So then we would add iru and we would have tabeteiru, tabeteiru. That would be our TEIRU form, continuous form. For yomu, to read, te form would be yonde, yonde. So then we would add iru and we would have yondeiru, yondeiru. To write, kaku, te form would be kaite, kaite. So we would add iru and we would have kaiteiru, kaiteiru. Tabeteiru, yondeiru, kaiteiru. Now for 2 irregular verbs, suru and kuru, suru would change into shiteiru, shiteiru, and kuru would change into kiteiru, kiteiru. So shiteiru and kiteiru. Let's take a look. So we would have affirmative, negative, present, and past, okay? So affirmative present tense would be miteimasu, miteimasu. So remember, miru means to look, mite, te form, miteimasu. So this is present affirmative. Mitteimashita, past affirmative. Negative would be mitteimasen, mitteimasen. And past negative would be mitteimasen deshita, mitteimasen deshita. So please remember these endings. They will be very useful for making sentences and conjugating. Okay? So mitteimasu, mitteimashita, mitteimasen, mitteimasen deshita. So let's take a look at the sentence so we would figure out when do we use it. So, 朝ごはんを食べている。朝ごはんを食べている。So, eating breakfast now. 朝ごはんを食べている in the process of eating right now. Yes? Very good. Okay, or we can say 昼ごはんを食べています。昼ごはんを食べています。Eating lunch now, but if we use ています not TEIRU, it would be more formal. TEIRU you can use among your friends, but teimasu is a bit more formal. 本を読んでいます。本を読んでいます。I am reading a book now. 本を読んでいます。Okay, and now if I want to say that I have been doing something for a period of time, this would be a very good example. 2年間日本語を勉強しています。2年間日本語を勉強しています。2年 2 years 間 period of time. So for period of 2 years 日本語 Japanese language 勉強 study. So 勉強する would change into している。勉強している。So 勉強しています have been studying. So I have been studying Japanese for 2 years. 2 years. 2年間. Now if we're talking about habits, what we're doing every day, for example, 毎日映画を見ています。毎日映画を見ています。Then we can also use TEIRU form. 毎日 every day 映画を movie I watch. So I watch movies every day. Or for a state or condition, as I have mentioned before, 田中さんは結婚しています。田中さんは結婚しています。So Mr. Tanaka is married. 結婚しています。窓が開いています。窓が開いています。So 開いている to be open. So the window is open or has been left open by someone. So then we would say 窓が開いています。東京駅はとても混んでいます。東京駅はとても混んでいます。Tokyo train station is very crowded. So it's condition. It's very crowded right now. Okay, now we have some verbs with which TEIRU is very often used, okay? So our first verb is kiru, to wear above your waist, the clothes above your waist. So if you're talking about wearing something, so like, oh, today I'm wearing a t-shirt or a hoodie, whatever, you wouldn't use kimasu, you would use kiteimasu. Kiteimasu, you would use TEIRU form of this verb, okay? So it means wears. Now we have another verb, sumu, sumu, to live somewhere. So let's say someone asks you, where do you live? You wouldn't say sumimasu, you would reply by sundeimasu because you're continuously living there. Sundeimasu. For example, Tokyo ni sundeimasu, I live in Tokyo. Now motsu, to have, motsu. If you're talking about having something, you would use not mochimasu, because mochimasu would sound like you're carrying something. Motteimasu would sound like you have something. Now another verb, futoru, to gain weight. If someone is overweight, you would say futotteimasu. Futotteimasu, again, TEIRU form. Yaseru, to lose weight. So if someone is very thin, you could say yasetteimasu. yaseteimasu. So we would use teiru form. Now, shuru, to know, shuru. So if someone knows something, we would say shiteimasu, shiteimasu. Even if we would want to ask something, do you know? We would ask shiteimasu ka, shiteimasu ka. So teiru, teimasu ka. And okiru, to wake up, to get up. If you're talking about that someone is awake, you would say okiteimasu, okiteimasu, okiteiru. Again, continuous form. So these ones will be very often used with teiru. Now it's practice time. I will ask you a question. Nani o shiteimasu ka? Nani o shiteimasu ka? What are you doing? And you'll need to translate what you can see here in black, okay? So I will give you 10 seconds for each question, and if you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the lesson, okay? Let's go. So how would you translate I'm swimming? Oyoideimasu, oyoideimasu. I'm reading. Yondeimasu, yondeimasu. Very good. I'm drinking. Nondeimasu, nondeimasu. Perfect. I'm sleeping. Neteimasu, neteimasu. I'm listening to music. Ongaku o kiiteimasu, ongaku o kiiteimasu. I'm taking a photo. Shashin o totteimasu, shashin o totteimasu. I'm singing. Utatteimasu, utatteimasu. I'm playing tennis. Tennis o shiteimasu, tennis o shiteimasu. I'm playing video games. Video game o shiteimasu, video game o shiteimasu. Very good. Okay, so our second grammar for today is to go to do something, and it's verb stem plus niiku. So it's movement and it's purpose. So let's say we want to say to go to eat, we would say tabe ni iku. So we need verb stem. For tabemasu, word stem would be tabe, and tabe would be purpose of our movement. So why are we going somewhere in general? Because we want to eat, yeah? So we will eat. So this is our purpose, so tabe ni iku. Let's take a look at some examples. Tabe ni ikimasu, tabe ni ikimasu. I will go to eat. Kaban o kai ni ikimasu, kaban o kai ni ikimasu. I will go to buy a bag. Supa ni tomato o kai ni ikimasu, supa ni tomato o kai ni ikimasu. I will go to the supermarket to buy tomatoes. スペインにスペイン語を勉強しに行きます。スペインにスペイン語を勉強しに行きます。I will go to Spain to study Spanish. So I will go somewhere to do something. 図書館に本を読みに行きます。図書館に本を読みに行きます。I will go to library to read a book. カフェにコーヒーを飲みに行きます。カフェにコーヒーを飲みに行きます。So I will go to the cafe to have coffee, to drink coffee. Now it's practice time, 練習タイム. Let's try to translate the sentences in black. I'll give you 10 seconds, okay? So try to translate this. I will go to swim. 泳ぎに行きます。泳ぎに行きます。Very good. 泳ぎ is our stem. Perfect. I will go to eat. 食べに行きます。食べに行きます。Very good. I will go to study Japanese. 日本語を勉強しに行きます。日本語を勉強しに行きます。So, します. The stem would be し. That's why we say 勉強しに行きます. I will go to meet someone. 会いに行きます。会いに行きます。I will go to exercise. 運動しに行きます。運動しに行きます。Perfect. I will go to see a movie. 映画を見に行きます。映画を見に行きます。Amazing, very good. お疲れ様です。You have worked so hard and you have finished yet another lesson full of grammar. So now you will be able to say more things freely. おめでとうございます。And I will see you in our next lesson. またね。